Does this sound familiar? It is 8 p.m. You're finally on the couch. You got the TV on, your feet are up, and you are halfway through a pint of ice cream. And you keep negotiating with yourself, I can just have one more spoonful. You're not really hungry, but you still want to eat the whole thing. I think most of us can relate, and it's not just a coincidence. It's a setup that we've been stuck in, one that we can break free of. What you might not realize is that this behavior has less to do with what's happening at night and everything to do with what you did or didn't do earlier on in the day. If you are a woman over 40 and you are trying to go all in on your health, but you keep losing the battle after 7 p.m., I want to show you what's really going on and how you can flip it. Hi, I'm Ryan. I'm a keto coach and I'm a certified advocate through the Metabolic Terrain Institute of Health. I am passionate about helping men and women suffering with metabolic issues reclaim their health and their vitality through lifestyle changes. And today I am continuing my series on going all in. And I want to talk about something that stops people from fully committing to their health: cravings and emotional eating, especially at night. And it all starts with what's happening inside your body biologically. So there is a hormone called ghrelin. It's your hunger hormone. And it rises when your body expects food. And if you've been under eating all day, it can spike hard in the evening, right around 7 or 8 p.m. Sound familiar? So if you are someone who is barely eating all day, maybe you just grab a coffee and a banana, or you have a small lunch, you're not fueling your body. And you might feel fine, but your body is keeping score. And by nighttime, your body is like, we are behind, we need fuel. And by then, your willpower, your judgment, your ability to frankly give a hoot are completely worn down. Because now you're starving. You're not just a little bit hungry. And after a long day of work, the idea of cooking a full meal can really feel overwhelming. So what do? You grab the quickest, the easiest comfort food you can find. Something that's processed, something snacky, something that doesn't ask much of you. And so now you're full of food, but you are still starving for fuel. And that's because those foods filled your stomach, but they didn't nourish your body. They didn't give you what you actually need to feel better. And so then you eat more. So I want to dig even deeper, and I want to talk about emotional depletion, because this one is big. If you are a mom, a caregiver, a professional, or someone that just is constantly showing up for someone else, you spend the whole day giving. By the time you sit down at night, you are empty. And food becomes the one thing that gives something back. It's instant, it's comforting, and it doesn't ask anything of you. You don't have to think. You just get to feel good for 1 second. So this is about reward. At the end of a long day, you crave something that feels like a treat or a hug or a little piece. And we turn to those highly palatable foods because they hit those dopamine receptors and temporarily balance that emotional depletion we're feeling. In our culture, even people that have limited finances, food is the most accessible, convenient source of reward when energy is low and time is tight. And then even when you know better, at the back of your mind, we have decision fatigue. By evening, your decision-making energy is all used up. And if you don't have meals planned, your brain is going to default to whatever is the easiest, most comforting choice. And that's usually ultra-processed food or takeout. But wait, there's more. We can go even deeper. So you are hungry, you are emotionally depleted, you are physically and mentally exhausted, and now you have outside forces working against you, the food industry. And they know all of our weaknesses. Big Food literally hires behavioral researchers and food scientists whose job is to formulate foods that hijack your brain, override your hunger cues, and keep you coming back for more. So processed foods like chips, cookies, ice cream, and even Some so-called healthy snacks like those energy bars or protein bars, they are engineered to override your brain's fullness signals. And they know how to manipulate flavor, texture, and sugar to hit your bliss point so you want to keep eating. So these foods aren't just high in calories, they are high in manipulation. So now you've got this body that is underfueled, a mind that is emotionally drained, and an environment that is engineered to keep you stuck. The real reason why we cannot lose weight is that there is a system in place that, whether intentional or unintentional, it creates an environment that works against your health. Okay, so what do? You have to fight back consciously. You have to become the kind of person who acts strategically and not impulsively. Now that you are aware of what's going on, you get to choose not to fall for the trap. And if we really want to go there, this system doesn't just keep you overweight. It keeps you sick, it keeps you undernourished, depressed, hooked on foods that are slowly stealing your health. And who profits? The food industry, the healthcare industry, big pharma. Okay, but here's the good news. The fix is not complicated. It starts by flipping the order of your day, and I want you to take notes here because number one, you need to fuel earlier on in the day. Get 70 to 80% of your nutrition before 3 p.m. And stop listening to folks telling you to intermittent fast until noon. This does not work for folks like us. Number two is you need to start your morning with protein and fat. Aim for at least 30 grams of protein. Think 4 to 5 eggs, add some bacon. This is a satisfying and powerful breakfast. Don't skip meals trying to save your calories for later. That strategy will backfire. Number three is you want to build a little friction in at night. Before you reach for a snack or a dessert, drink a glass of water and wait 10 minutes. Oftentimes, hunger is dehydration in disguise, and this simple pause can help you figure out what it is that your body actually needs. I want you to ask yourself, what do I actually need right now? Is it energy or comfort? If it is energy, eat real food. Go for that extra piece of steak, that extra burger patty, grab some hard-boiled eggs. If it's comfort, call a friend. Go for a walk, take a bath, be the adult, and give yourself what you actually need. And if you are still set on getting something to eat, make a safer alternative. Grab some pork rinds or make a serving of stove-popped popcorn. The act of actually heating the pan and measuring out the kernels and waiting for them to pop builds just enough friction to interrupt that autopilot. Instead of store-bought ice cream, make your own protein ice cream ahead of time in your Ninja Creamy. If you don't have one, I recommend you get one, and you can check out my video for the recipe. I will link it up here and down below. Number four, I want you to start asking before every meal, how will this meal serve me? Is it fuel? Is it comfort? Or is it punishment? That's how you retrain your metabolism and your brain to break this cycle. You're not losing weight, not because you're broken. It's because you've just been taught to eat for comfort and not for energy. But you can change that. You can start today. So if you want help with what to eat, when to eat, and how to actually feel better, grab my guide and journal. It's called Metabolic Mastery. It is packed with practical tools and step-by-step support to help you get your energy and your health back. You've got this. I'll see you in the next one.